Hi, Dawn. Hi. It is 12 now, 12:01. Fireside was not wanting to cooperate with me there for a minute. 12:01 here. Actually, I'm going to take this one out. I got it to go in on my little earbuds so I can hear people if they come in, if we happen to have some type of chat, but just I can hear things better. 12:01 here on the 13th of March. So, hopefully you're having a wonderful Monday so far. We're going to be doing these daily through the end of the month, through the 31st. Hi, Dawn says with a heart. Hi, Dawn, my magical assistant. Hopefully it's not just you and me in here today. Um, although I do love your company. I do hope other people join us. Yeah, we're doing these daily now because at this time, oh, my heater is, sorry, I'm not going to be able to concentrate with this. My heater is hitting me hard. Let's fix this. There we go. I'm going to get way too hot. Yeah, we're doing this because at this time we have a lot going on energetically through this month. And towards the next week, especially. So there's a lot um, to integrate with, to manage, to feel within ourselves. And we may be having sleep disturbances, getting tired at different times, waking up, being weird with our digestion, with our stomachs, uh, all sorts of stuff. Maybe feeling more of a short fuse with yourself or with others, less patience, maybe a little bit more irritability. Like I said, for the full moon, it's going to be like full moon energy all month long. I also said there's going to be a lot with water. We are still in Pisces season, I think through the 21st until we go into Aries. Our astrological new year starts with Aries. And so we have a whole new cycle in Pisces, the 12th, um, the 12th, zodiac sign, and as we go around the circle or the wheel of astrology and of the zodiac, Pisces is the last one. Oh, who's that? Somebody joined us. Truly, hi Truly, welcome, welcome, welcome. So as we go through the wheel of astrology, we land at the 12th sign, Pisces. So we're in that sign. We're going to go into Aries here next week. At the same time next week, we have the spring equinox, the new moon. Then we have the 3/23/2023 galactic portal as well. I'm going to be live coming to you every single day through the end of the month, except for weekends. So it's Monday through Friday, so I have to specify that it is Monday through Friday. I figure we'll give ourselves some break, unless I'm guided to come on. I may do pop-ups on the weekend. You never know, but we are on the schedule, on the calendar, and all the shows are on and ready. So you can hit that bell to be reminded. Put it on your calendar. Join me every single day, 3 Pacific, 3 Eastern. I'm going to be doing a little bit. This is the first one, so I'm kind of overviewing everything once again for anybody who wasn't with me for the full moon. Did I say moon? Full moon last week. Really powerful full moon in Virgo. If anybody missed that show, please go ahead and watch that. I get into a lot of really deep stuff there. There's just so much going on right now. Aside from that, I personally, I've been guided to download channel, create and facilitate a program coming up. I'm going to be doing a separate show for it, either later today or tomorrow. At some point to get into that in a more deep way. But I'm going to be facilitating a 9-week program called the Infiniti Shaman Circle Soul Quest program. It is a 9-week program that I walk you through really deeply connecting with your soul. What does your soul want? What's your So what are your soul missions? What's your destiny? What's your true new awoke, spiritually awoken identity? If you're spiritually awakening, or if you have been, you are changing, and that identity needs to, the way you see yourself needs to change. And even maybe you're ready for a spirit name to associate something to for let that come in, and what is your spirit name? So I take you through all that good stuff, and that starts on the 3rd of April. So this month, gearing up and ramping up into April, so we can do that. For those who are going to join me, can do that program with me. The details are now live on my website. The mobile version is still messed up, at least the homepage. That is getting worked on in the next couple days. But if you go to it, go to my website, Archangels Love, on your PC, or maybe even tablets working better. I'm not sure. I haven't checked it on the tablet, but on your PC, everything's looking good. Or you could go to menu and go to plans, and it'll take you to, you'll see this, it'll say Soul Quest there for you to take a look at that. And I'm super, super duper excited about this program. Really excited that I'm going to be having live shows on Fireside Weekly. We have a private group forum about it where people can connect and ask questions and support each other. It's going to be really, really cool. I'm super excited about it. Dawn's super excited about it too. So as always, she helps me put things together. My beautiful, magical assistant, Dawn, friend and assistant, Dawn. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to do a separate show to talk about that a little bit more, but I wanted to mention that because it is live, and signups are available now. So there is that. Okay, what else? Well, I guess let's talk just here briefly about the equinox energies that are coming in and forming. Equinox is on Monday the 20th, so it is next Monday. So we have a whole week from today for the equinox, and these 5 days, this Monday through Friday. And then hopefully you'll continue with yourselves on Saturday and Sunday if I don't end up coming live, is to really think about the balance of our lives. The equinox is the balance of the exact same amount of dark as light on both sides of the hemisphere. The amount of time we're in the dark and the light is equal that day. It's about a major reset. With the equinox is going to come, and then and then we have the new moon, and then we have the 22nd, which I think is some big, can't remember right now. There's some transition that day. I'm not sure. I can't remember what it is. I'm not an astrologer. I'm just, I just try to pay attention. But I'm not an astrologer. I do all the other things though. Anyhow, um, this this energy for this equinox is unlike any other I've ever felt before. Spring or winter doesn't matter. Over the years, when I started to really pay attention, when I woke up spiritually and was guided to get into all this all this information to pay attention to tap into, to understand what's going on, and how the energies are shifting, what we can tap into, how thin the veil is. I guess that is probably the biggest headline, one of the biggest headlines. I've been talking about it for months, many months. I think maybe back in August, September, I started talking about how thin the veil was getting and staying, and it just continued to do that through November, December, January, and February, and now into March. It is the new state of being, to have a much more uh, thinner wall between our dimension. That's the veil. It's the walls between the dimensions. So when the veils get thin, or the veil gets thin, we think about it as one, but there's more than one, obviously. we are able to feel and connect to and be connected by and from other dimensions and beings, from our crossed over loved ones from this lifetime to all of our ancestors, any angels, archangels, spirit guides, whomever that your soul has been in works with since if you're since it was sparked. You have that, or we all have the oh, Gypsy's here to say hi. Say hi, Gypsy. This is Gypsy. um I guess the best way to put it is the static on the radio is going down and the clarity is going up for communication. I guess that's the best way to put it, is that we can just tune in better. It's like if you think about the veil and all the different dimensions and how we can communicate and work with and pay attention to and get helped by our guides and guardians, and how that can maybe be difficult sometimes to know exactly, to really, I mean, it is for most people. That's why they go to psychics and mediums and come to people like me, because you can't do it for yourself. But what I'm coming to say here is, if whatever level you're at with that, it's going to get more clear, and you're going to have uh what's the word, opportunity excuse me, the opportunity or opportunities to connect, to feel more. And that could be definitely, a little overwhelming, a little scary, I think, sometimes for people, a little confusing. But I would say, for the most part, hey, Vanessa, welcome. I would say, that does say Vanessa, right? Don't have my glasses on. Yeah, Vanessa. Hi, love. Um, I I will say though that uh the big one to pay attention to, that you'll be able to tap in to, uh, with greater clarity, understanding, et cetera, is your own soul. And uh, more than anything else, in any other dimension, truly, what is the tippy top most important thing to connect to in terms of spirit is your own soul. um, all the guides and guardians that we can connect to help us with that endeavor, with that relationship, to really have faith in ourselves, that we are souls and vessels, that we do have soul missions, that we have soul families, that we have these deep, infinite, enduring, always and forever type of connections with other souls. And we all of that business. I am that's where we get to the juicy middle. It's all about that. That's where I'm guided, and my mission is to focus on, to help people with their own soul relationship. Because once you've got that going on, that divine union, because everybody thinks the divine union is, you with somebody else, and that's the illusion. That's the human experience of romantic love, when the truth is that the most important divine union is with yourself, is with your soul. That is it. Because once you've got that, all the rest of the doors start to blow open, and everything, really ramps up from there. So, let's see. I think we have some chat here. We have highs. Hi. Highs from Vanessa. I need some water. So anyway, um, the the business going on this this month is more of that. And that's obvious because, at least for me, because of where I've, even more so been focused with this new program that I'm that's starting on the 4th. The Soul Quest program is all about, what does your soul want, what is going, where's that, to suss things out and figure that whole thing out. So anyhow, that is really the focus: self, and soul, identity, uh, acknowledgement of your development, what needs to be healed, what needs to be cleared, what needs to be let go of, what needs to be acknowledged, what needs to be honored, how we need to reconstruct our visions of ourselves, how we see ourselves, how we present in the world, what it is we're meant to do with ourselves, etc., etc., etc. All that stuff, because those are, if once you're awoke, once you woke up, once you're rising, once you're connecting, once you're doing all this stuff, the status quo of your life, the way it was set up before that, does not work anymore. It's an old operating system that needs to be reformatted, and new programs, new understandings, and all that good stuff comes into play. And that's where we are now for a lot of people. We're 2 years after the pandemic started, a lot of spiritually awakening business going on through the pandemic, a lot of paradigm shifts on so many levels, forcing people to go, wait, what's up? What? Come again? What? Yeah. And I don't mean to laugh at that. It's just, that is basically what it did for a lot of people. A lot of people, is just to, the pandemic was, you're just like, boop, boop, boop. A lot of people just going through status quo material matrix life, or maybe a little bit awakening, maybe not, maybe questioning some stuff, but nothing really forcing people um to see themselves in the world, and see the world, and see the the way things are structured, the way things we think work don't work, and kind of like, what you think is concrete and steel is actually a house of cards. and and that really, so that was like, next thing you know, you walked into a wall, and you're like, what? Where did this wall come from? Well, the wall was the pandemic. The wall was a paradigm shift of the pandemic, forcing everybody in the world to shift in their lives in really big ways. For some people, for a lot of people, to witness things, to just so much going on. You were there, you know what I'm talking about. So here we are, 2 years after that, and this is the big push. This is the big, like, the big one, the big wave that's going to carry a lot of people forward. And so, yeah, so that's where we're at now with all this stuff. We have Saturn just going into Pisces when we had the full moon as well. That was a really, really big one, about how just they're so different, and the balance of them is so perfect. Like you can't, like, this, the way everything, all of this comes into play with all of the planets, and all the business going on right now. I'm feeling a little cold. I need this. I turned off my heater, and now I'm getting chilly. I can't. Lately, it's like, I'm hot, I'm cold, I'm hot, I'm cold. And no, it's not a menopause thing. It's temperature. um, oh, it's nothing cozy. Uh, yeah. So, because of all of that, guys, that I've been talking about for 20 minutes now, it's 12:21 here. Um, because of all of that, that's why we're doing this every day, coming to you every day with Daily Spirit to talk a bit about whatever I'm going to talk about for a little bit, then get into a general oracle reading, and then do a spirit walk, some cleansing, connecting, whatever, channeling, whatever comes up that I'm going to do in these astral guided channeled spirit walk meditations. Is all about helping us to get stronger, to build up our psychic, energetic, physical muscles when it comes to dealing with all this energy and shifting that's coming. It's like the boom starts. It's like the race really starts, if you want to think of it that way, in April. Where we're going to be really motivated to get into alignment with ourselves. And now is when it's like, that's the marathon. This is the training. So we're training right now for what is to come. That is just the only and best way I can put it, and why I was guided to do this, to do any of this, that I, these dailies, and then the Soul Quest program starting in April. So once again, all that information is available on my website. The mobile is still not okay on the homepage, so look at it from your desktop. All right, so moving on. Let's move on. I think if we have any questions, let me know. I don't think we do. It's still a very intimate group here today, but that's all right. Soul in the house. It's about quality, not quantity. So thanks for your this is really irritating me. Been very phlegmy lately. A lot going on with the third eye, a lot coming down, a lot of this like releasing, and maybe feeling this stuff too. Symptomatically, comings and goings of headaches, um, having more of that like postnasal drip and phlegm thing going on as your third eye is being activated with all these energies coming in. And another reminder, whatever that it may be, equinox, eclipse, solstice, full moon, new moon, transits, whatever that they are, that is a flow state. We see it on the calendars. That's the day that it happens, and we can be I guess kind of trapped in this idea that it that before that none of that is happening, like that, like before, like my birthday's on the 13th. It's not my birthday until the 13th, and that's the day. Whereas with all this other stuff, it's in flow. We're already feeling the equinox. We're still feeling the full moon. The Saturn we were feeling before Saturn actually like officially, what I'm saying? So we have to really think of that, like eclipses. We have an eclipse coming. Can't remember when, but it's soon. It's like the next solar eclipse, I believe, is in May. I keep forgetting to look that up, but I'm pretty sure it's in May. Like, we're already feeling those energies, and the energies of eclipses last a really long time. And if you pay attention to this sort of stuff, you will hear that from astrologers and spiritual guides, that we really got to pay attention to how things ramp up and come in before the actual event, and then kind of flow out. And then these are all overlapping things that are going on at the same time. And at this point right now, there's just so much of those things, and really intense shifts and changes. So we're gonna feel it on the physical level, on the energetic level, on the spiritual level. You may be having really intense or vivid dreams, waking up kind of trying to assimilate back into this reality. There's so many different things that we can be experiencing right now that is really, really intense. And you might get like, thanks for sharing, and you might get like it'll just hit you, the tiredness, the exhaustion. Oh, a mess. Gosh, I didn't do much. Well, that's not, it's not what's incoming. That you literally need to be, let's see. Oh, I am freezing. Dang it. Okay. I am freezing. Fantastic. Well, that's not good. Let me do what I did yesterday and turn off um my other TVs that are playing music. How annoying. And then when I turn off my TVs, my lights, my Bluetooth lights are affected. Hey guys. Oh, this one's not even on. Oh my gosh. There's a cat bomb in here. I'm going to pick this up real quick just because. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's nuclear. This kid just for civilization. This TV is not even on. So I have just one TV aside from my computer that's not streaming anything. But I turned that off, so we'll see. Hopefully this works and gets better. Okay. It's the energy's not letting you speak. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully we're back now. I turned off. I just have the one TV. And now the lights are going nuts because they're Bluetooth lights, and when I turn on or off my TV, even if I'm not pointing it at the light thing, the lights react. So now the lights are going nuts, and they default to like rave lights. I don't know why. That's the default, and just half of them are still like, because there's two lines anyway. Yeah, I was wondering about that earlier. I was like, gosh, I hope, because my live from Saturday night was constantly being interrupted. So I was hoping that today would be better. But anyway, hopefully it is from this point forward. What I was saying earlier, hopefully I'm backing up enough here, is that to understand that even though the equinox is a week away, we're still feeling the influences of those energies, and what they're doing for us and with us are in full effect now. So we're going to get physical, energetic, spiritual responses. We're going to feel these things, and there's so many things that are overlapping right now. So it's a lot. So again, if you when you get tired, hopefully you can lay down and go to sleep. And I know not everybody can do that in your life. Like, you have jobs, you have kids, you have things that whatever. But if you do have the lifestyle where you can control when you're doing stuff, then don't fight it. Or as much as you can, even if you do have a more regimented life, as much as you can, listen to the body. Sleep when be awake when it wants to be awake, and that may be at times that seem off and crazy to you, but the way that it is assimilate to the end when we're sleeping. not when we're awake. Because when we're awake, our body is in motion. Our mental body, our emotional body, our physical body, um, our energetic body, all of the bodies. It's saying I'm having issues again. Haha, that's why I was late. I was napping. There you go. Um, there you go. Yeah, if unless it's really important to set an alarm for some reason for yourself, don't. Like the way that I've been guided to see things is if you're not catching a plane, a train, or a boat, then things can usually be shifted. Maybe not all the time, but at least see things that are more in flow for yourself so you can have does that say Andrea? Hi Andrea, welcome. So you can uh again assimilate to the energies, the incoming downloads for you. The more you sleep, the more that's going to come through. So when you are up, you're going to be able to be up and maybe even really energetic, really motivated to get organized, to get to clean things up, to create things, to communicate, to journal, whatever it is. And then you may get hit again. Boom. Oh my God, I'm exhausted. Like you may be starting like wanting to go to sleep or getting really tired very early in the evening, only to wake up very early in the middle of the night. Boing! Take advantage of those times. Be up during those times. If the world is asleep and you're up, um, uh, that's like the best time for like meditations and journaling, writing, um, reading, things like that, you intake and output of the higher level energies and information. I would really suggest don't fight it, go with it. Especially if you can, if you have the type of lifestyle, if you work for yourself, if you work from home, if you can do that, please do. And then do it as much as you can if you do have a regimented life, because you're just gonna feel better through it. The more we fight what our body feels, the harder time we're gonna have. I think that's really basic and should be kind of duh, like duh, Captain Obvious, but people fight their bodies all the time because they have a different agenda than what their body needs and wants and is trying to communicate to you. So what I'm saying here is pay attention to your body and do what your body wants you to do. If it's hungry, feed it. If it's tired, sleep. If it wants to be in water, in a bath, in a shower, give it that. If it needs to go outside and get fresh air and sunshine, give it that. Your body will say what it needs and what it's craving. You just need to pay attention to what it's saying it needs. It's very basic. It communicates very in short statements. um, and then when you don't listen enough, that's when you start to get sick. That's when you start to feel really, really shitty because you're not listening. And then it starts to get cranky and bitchy and throws tantrums to get your attention. There's no need for that, especially when, it's like we're on a rocket ship, and there's all this stuff that we're maneuvering around, going through space and feeling all these different plasma fields and energy and light and the shifting and rumbling of things. It's like a tornado, an earthquake, um, a storm, all at the same time. And it just does better if you listen to the captain of the ship, which is your body. So anyway, and then you also communicating with your body. Not only have I been exhausted, Vanessa says, my body is in so much pain and crazy skin reactions. Got it. Your video and audio are freezing. Well, It's doing it. It sucks that it's doing it. My internet's working fine otherwise, so I'm gonna have a message to Fireside later on, let them know that there's been issues, at least with me. I don't know if it's been with other people, but I apologize for that. That sucks. I don't know what else to do. I've turned off everything else that's using internet juice. Um, Hopefully it doesn't do that when we do the spirit walk, because that makes for a shitty spirit walk. So anyway, yeah, Vanessa, I would say that you're, because you're having such intense reactions, that you need to manage and transmute. You, like, you're backed up, and the new incoming energies are not able to flow through and connect, and you have some clearing to do, some grounding to do, some working with your light gate and healing to do. Those are direct indications that there's a uh, it's that that through isn't connecting the way that it needs to, and your physical reactions are messages to you to make some changes and to do some things, to help yourself with this. And then you'll start to feel much better. Wow, what's happening? No. The wild thing is, I've been doing that every day, diligently cleansing, working with light gate, taking. Something is amiss, my dear. Something is amiss. What I'm picking up here is it's more, it's like superficial stuff. There's something deeper that needs attention, that maybe you've been avoiding. Maybe not paying attention to. Maybe I don't know. It's kind of hard to say right now, but if you're still feeling that way, there is something there. Maybe if you could take an extra double dose of some mushrooms, it'll help you with this. Um, uh, I'm not frozen. I'm just thinking. I am frozen in a way, but it's not the internet. Um, yeah, there's something here. There's something there, Vanessa. Something there that wasn't fully transmuted, and it's causing issues for sure. There's some type, or maybe there's some type of programming, there's some type of belief, there's some type of truth that you are not accepting, there's some type of healing that needs to be done, there's something there that is making you circle. It's not letting you like really go forward. It's just, I get this kind of like, nope, we're going to continue here until she either pays attention to it. Yeah, yeah. So I would say, kind of think back over the last, there could be a couple of different things, because that's just, I really wanted that. Oh, there it is. I dropped my. Wait. I would say revisit the chords, your chords, cord cutting, all that good stuff. Yeah. And also really consider doing the program with us next month. Because this will suss it out. If you haven't figured it out yet, this will help you get to there, figure it out, because there is a block of some sort, maybe two, but there's something there, something that is either not getting your attention that needs attention, or something you're putting attention into that isn't the right thing, or it could be both. But anyway, that is definitely the situation there. So anyway, hopefully the internet, or hopefully we're you're welcome, sweetheart. You're welcome. Okay, so let's move on. What time is it? Yeah, 12:42. Let's move on. I'm a little apprehensive to do a spirit walk, if it's gonna be all if I'm gonna be freezing. Dawn, can you let me know if I've still been freezing, if that's gone away? And then we're gonna do an oracle here. I think we're gonna do oracle from the Sacred Geometry Oracle. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Let's see what we get, and that's the Sacred Geometry Oracle. What messages here? It's been choppy. Oh, poop. Okay. Well. I'm going to shuffle here a little bit. This is the book for the Sacred Geometry Oracle. Really, really cool cards. They cover a lot of things. Sacred geometry, frequencies, plant, crystal medicine, animal spirit medicine, all sorts of good stuff. Very shamanic. So of course I was guided to it. Always guided to the shamanic type decks, and they're my favorites. There's some, like, my shamanic decks I have three of them, four of them. Wait, four of them. So anyway. Let's see. Darcy. Does that say Darcy? Darcy, welcome, Darcy. Welcome, my dear. Just in time. Just in time. So we have Darcy, Dawn, Vanessa, and Andrea in the house. I believe that's it. Ooh, it's a woman's circle today. And again, welcome to Infiniti Shaman Circle. I'm going to be here every day with you lovely people, Monday through Friday through the 31st of March. And we'll see how I'm guided beyond that. But there's just so much happening. If you missed any of this earlier, please watch the replay. Now we're going to get into pulling one card for us generally. And if I get the go ahead that we think we're okay with the internet, then we will do that spirit walk that I wanted to do. If it's still choppy, then I won't do it, because that's just the energy just can't do what it needs to do. So, which sucks, but it is what it is. It's one of those days. Once again, my gas turned off here in the mountains because they're trying to figure out what's going on. We've been in a state of emergency for, I don't know, 3 weeks now. Every day is something new. So today, that's what I woke up to. I wasn't really surprised. Had the heads up on that. Okay. So if everybody here can do me a favor, loves, take a nice deep breath, close your eyes, really think about any dense negative uh, friction type energy that is within you or around you that you want to push it, want to take your life force, your light, want to push any of that out. We want to open up to our guides and guardians to come in and really get in close with us to feel their light, to help us activate, to connect with our guides and guardians, the divine beings that love us, our spirit tribes, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, crossed over loved ones, including our animal companions, spirit animals, and beyond. Mother Earth, Gaia, of course, who holds us and loves us every single day, connecting with her beautiful energy. Just opening up to receive. Think about the flow of divine light. You are a pillar of light, a pillar of creation, connected to everything that is creational, from Gaia to all the way up to Mother, Father, God, and the divine feminine and masculine in everything all around us. And may we connect and balance and flow with nature always. Okay, there, good. That felt nice. All right. Being irritated by technology will dump your frequency down a bit. Oh my gosh, I need heat. What is wrong with this thing? Come on, work for me, baby. I was complaining earlier it was hot, now it's cold. Okay, let's do it. Let's get this card, loves. Ooh, ooh, oh, feeling it. I'm feeling it, peeps. Feeling it. Here we go. We have card number 43, meditation. How funny. I love this. I love it. Meditation. Isn't this a cool card? I love it, love it, love it. Meditation, connect to higher wisdom. Yeah, and that's the whole point of me being here Monday through Friday through the end of the month. Not only to yap at you people about, what may come through, stuff that I'm aware of, but especially to do the spirit walk like I really, really want to do. That is really help us through all of this greatly through the rest of the month. So let's put on the glasses and read about, we have third eye here all over the place. Connect meditation, connect to higher wisdom. I love it. It's one of the last cards in the deck. Okay. Connect to higher wisdom. Om. So your OM there, take a look. Hopefully you can see that. Om. Oh, I love this too much. This is fantastic. Okay. The meditation card is a reminder of the importance of having some mental rest. It is asking you to take a short time out of your busy schedule to reconnect to your higher consciousness, to gain new perspective and clarity. Oh my God. I can't make this up. Is what I was been talking about, peeps. Thank you, Oracle, for always backing me up. Meditation is a practice that is used to help clear a busy, frustrated mind, promote relaxation, and produce a sense of calm. consciousness. When we do our spirit walks, we are traveling with our consciousness, different dimensions. Our physical body is here, but that doesn't mean shit. It's where consciousness goes. It's where our soul takes us, where we're guided by our spirit guides. And that's what we're here to do every single day. And here we go with more problems with my internet. Oh, goodness. Can't even. We good? Hopefully we're good. Ay, ay, ay. I hate, I hate. I don't like saying hate, but I don't like not knowing if you guys can hear me and see me. Hopefully it's okay. I'm going to move on. Altered state of consciousness. Very, very, very important. It does wonders for your state of mind by helping with memory, stress, productivity, creativity, general health, and well-being. Not only that, it is absolutely essential. What do we got going on there? It is absolutely essential for spiritual. Oh, I got a brand new. Oh, son of a. Somehow I got a brand new. Sorry, guys. Totally distracted by this brand new scratch on my lenses. It's like right across where I see. Oh, annoying. It's absolutely essential for spiritually awakening. There's no way to connect with your soul, to connect with your guides and guardians, to continue on the path of connecting to your soul, of being in the highest timelines available to you without meditation. In different forms, in various forms. There's a lot of different ways to meditate. My spirit walks are one way, a very powerful way, very connected way, they're very intense, what we do here, but there's other ways to meditate too. To just be quiet, to just feel the energy around you. You can have what I call moving meditation, when you're just really paying attention to what your body is doing and you're not mindlessly doing, like folding laundry and dishes, things like that. You can meditate, do meditate in those ways as well. Okay, so sacred geometry. The main geometry of this card is the Sri Yantra, in Hindu, symbol of 9 interlocking triangles. There you go. And welcome. Who's that? Rachel. Welcome, Rachel. Um, let me start over. Interlocking triangles. From the inward moving outward, these triangles get larger. It is a representation of the ever expanding cosmos, an example of everything being fractal. We are fractals. And an understanding of consciousness and its continual expansion. The Om symbol around the 4 edges depicts a mantra. It is a sacred sound and vibration used in chanting. In Hinduism, it is seen as the soul, the divine, with great spiritual power. As Om has a frequency of 432 hertz, it is in harmony with the vibration of the universe. Playing the sound during meditation helps the mind, body, and spirit harmonize with nature. I'm going to look in. Whoopsie. I so love this card. It's an important message no matter where you are spiritually. I agree, Dawn. I agree. So practical applications. Start off with spending 5 to 10 minutes a day in meditation. Assume the position you feel the most comfortable, whether sitting in a chair or laying down. You can play some suitable music if you wish. Repeat the Om mantra over and over to fill your body with its vibration. And the card numerology is 11. Close this back up. Card numerology is 11. And crystal suggestions: selenite, celestite, clear quartz, apophyllite, and singing quartz. Love all those crystals. Not sure exactly what apophyllite is. Is that the one crystal that you got, Dawn, or am I thinking of something else? Anyway, selenite. This is selenite. it is greatly clearing. It helps clear your field. So it comes in big pieces and little pieces. Of course, we have, oh, this is also, I think it looks like an angel, one of my favorite raw selenite pieces. Isn't it beautiful? Beautiful. I love this piece so much. Raw selenite. Of course, clear crystal quartz. Um, not only clear crystal quartz will help clear your field, but also helps amplify all the other crystals that you may be using with it. And then celestite, I don't have any celestite with me right here, but it's a beautiful crystal, pale blue, really helps you connect with the angelic realms, really helps you connect with your soul. I can't love this card anymore because, I mean, it's an awesome card no matter what. But given the intention of this shaman circle that I've been guided to create and facilitate, and not to beat a dead horse here, but for those of you who came in a little later, the emphasis on helping us stay clear and grounded in flow, connected with Mother Earth Gaia, and to really help us with that divine union with our soul. I was talking about this for the first 40 minutes, and then I got this card, and here we are. It just is this big of a deal. The meditation is the key to do that, and why I've been guided to facilitate these circles Monday through Friday through the 31st. So the 13th today, happy 13th, Monday the 13th, through the Friday the 31st of this month. I'm going to be here every day to facilitate some hopefully inspiration and motivation about what's going on. You guys can ask your question about how you're feeling spiritually, whatever. This is an open, very safe and sacred space. Hopefully you guys feel the high vibes here. And then get an oracle. Of course, I just love this so much for our first oracle, and then do a spirit walk meditation. But I love what this is saying about the 433 and the Om. 5 to 10 minutes. You could do this aside from joining me here every single day, Monday through Friday for the next few weeks. The Om, that feels really good, how it resonates and vibrates in the body. I'm going to check in with some of these messages here. So I see. Let's see. Devin, hey Devin, good afternoon, first time here. Well, welcome, Devin. I have no, that's not. No, you're saying astophyllite. No, this is a different one, Dawn. It's apophyllite. Sorry, let me start over. APOPHYLLITE. So yours, and so it is different. Okay, it is a different crystal. And Devin says that is amazing. Okay, good. So so I love this so much. Any questions here about this, about the Om, about the meditation, why it's so important, anything like that? Anybody here have problems, issues meditating? Anybody think, oh, I've tried that, can't do it, it's not, I don't understand it, this whole clear your mind thing? Because I love to talk about that. I love to talk about it, but I won't talk about it unless anybody wants to talk about it, because we can just move on. But I do love to talk about that because a lot of people have that problem, or think they have that problem, is what I should say. I even did a video about it, or I think it was a podcast about that. It was called "Yes, You Can Meditate." You're just confused, or something like that. You can't find enough quiet. Oh, what does that mean? Like in your surroundings? In your surroundings, is that what you mean? Or within yourself when you talk about the quiet? So if you could please clarify for me that, Devin, that would be great. Because, we can try to help you with that, because most likely if you have that problem, other people have that problem. Man, I'm bummed about this scratch on my glasses. I had one over here and I just got this one here between yesterday and today. What the hell? Yep, that's definitely a scratch. I'm so bummed about that. Actually, both with children and within. Okay, so lady, you gotta pick your time. Um, First off, when with it, and I know this might be hard, but it could be um uh when they're asleep or not home. So if they're school age children that go to school, there's your time. Or waking up extra early before they're awake, which would be a great way to start your day. I would highly recommend that. That would just get you on the right, in the right, frame of mind, and grounded and in flow and connected to start your day with your children. So if you get up before, I have clients that do that. They get up earlier than when the kids have to start doing their business. So they can do them and their meditation, morning daily meditation, because once the day starts and people are awake and you get going, it is hard to get back there. Even me as a single person with no children and nobody else other than my gaggle of cats to deal with, once shit gets rolling, like once the train leaves the station, to get things back to settled and quiet is not easy. You've got to, have a live on fireside to make yourself do it. Talking about myself here. No, seriously. I mean, that happens to me. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get with you guys, speak into my tribe, and but I got to do this and this and this. And next thing we know, it's 6 o'clock at night, and they're like, yeah, where was that morning meditation that you never did today? And I'm like, and that's me. So I get it. I get it. Um, That's a great idea. Facts. Good. Good, good, good. It is, because it's just too hard. You can be like, oh, once I got them off to school, but then what happens? You get them off to school or whatever, something else happens, and you are just, it's really, really difficult. This is why a lot of meditation takes place first, first thing in the morning, like the crack, right? Before it's even light out, before anybody does anything. That's when, I mean, really, truly, when we're really serious about, getting into stuff. It's like, okay, we're gonna do this first thing in the morning. It's about me. It's about connecting with me, with the day, with the energies, with my intention, with my emotional body, spiritual body, mental body, all that good stuff, so I can have the best possible day I can. You can even do that laying in bed. I created a meditation for my client. Sometimes she wakes up, literally puts it on when she's laying in bed, and it gets her up, and then she'll go from the laying down position to the sitting up position, and that is her day. That's how she starts her day. Meditate before your feet hit the ground. That is, like, it's foolproof. And this is what I do most of the time, because I have found for myself, like, there's so much that will take my attention, and things will just, and I'm a bit of a workaholic, just a little, just a little bit. So it's hard to just, shut it down and be all like, even for me. I get it, people. So before your feet hit the ground, just be like, okay, so set that alarm. If you must set an alarm, most people do, set the alarm for a half hour earlier, but just be just like, so you're conscious. Wake up gently and then do your meditation from bed. And that will help a lot. Do the ohms, repeat my spirit walks, find, something good. I think I'm going to be creating things here soon for to help us out. I just haven't gotten it there yet. But anyway, hopefully that helps. And when it comes to your quiet, tomorrow is a brand new day, and I will start meditating before my feet hit the ground. Oops, you're right. I do owe it to myself. Yes, Devin, I love this. See, this is why I get up every day. I love this. I love this shit. I do so much. I am so excited for you, Devin. You do deserve it, because what happens once your feet hit the ground? Every single day, Devin, you give out. Your energy goes outwards in the world to everything and everybody that you need to take care of, whether it's animals, whether it's bills, work, children, friends, family, spouse, lover, whoever that it is, right? All of us have that. Once we are vertical, we are going out. So we stay in and within us before the feet hit the ground. Stay in bed. Do it from bed. And then your feet hit the ground and you're like, I've already taken care of me. I'm feeling so good because I'm not putting me off until later on when I've done da 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 da, because you're not gonna. And when it comes to quieting yourself, making that mind blank, not thinking of anything, it is really, really important to understand that that is a fallacy. It doesn't happen. It's not real. Our minds are never not thinking. In our sleep or dreaming. We're thinking, we're processing when we're even unconscious, when we're asleep. So it is impossible, literally, to turn off our consciousness. And that is the idea that's put out into the world. Meditate, suspend your consciousness. And then people go, okay, everybody says that this is such a good thing. I'm supposed to suspend my consciousness. And you find I can't suspend my consciousness. So apparently I'm broken and I can't meditate because I can't suspend my consciousness. Like when I see people on cliffs, on on cliffs of mountains, on the tide pool shores, looking all zen, they must have suspended their fucking consciousness. No, they have not. What you have done, what is possible is to focus your consciousness. That there's a difference there between suspending and focusing consciousness. So to suspend your consciousness is a fallacy. It's not true. So delete that from the programming. Anybody who ever sees this, that's a real thing. It is not. It is not. Second, focusing the consciousness. This is why when I do my spirit walks, it's guided. You're hearing me and you're focused on my words and what I'm telling you to do. That we can do. We can focus our consciousness. So whether it's me that you're tuning into or some other guided meditations are really, really wonderful for that, to focus. And even in a guided meditation, you can wander off. The trick is to go, oh, I'm wandering. I'm thinking of stuff that's like material matrix everyday things. If that's what's coming, if that's what you're like, your consciousness is like, but this and but that, just go, oh, but we're not doing that right now. We're doing this right now. Just bring yourself back. No judgment, no shame. Just go, oh, this is what we're doing. No, this is what we're doing. Focusing. And it will get there. It will just stay in that lane. Doesn't take too long, because it just like training anything. Once you wrangle it back in, send your proverbial, sheep herders out to your brain that's going off in some direction and go, no, we're going back here. And once you do that a few times, you just don't, like, you start and then you're right back because you're like, oh, I'm not doing that. I'm staying right here. That is a possibility. That is what you can do. We have somebody new here. Faraz, thank you for being here. Faraz, welcome, welcome. So can't suspend it, can focus it. Guided meditation, do my spirit walks. They're really, really amazing. I can say that because I channel them. I don't construct them or engineer them. I show up and things just come. For whatever it is, they come through me. So that's why they're called channeled spirit walks. But find something that's going to take you and help you focus. That, and then thirdly, the thing to remember is it's meant to help you expand. So a lot of times we think of meditation, I did way back when, oh, this is to close me off. nothing coming through, no, not even my own thoughts, suspend consciousness, and nothing else is penetrating this space of meditation. And no, that's actually not the case. And if you do my spirit walks, and for those of you who have, you know that when we do that, we open up and expand. Everything gets opened up to receive, to see, to hear, to connect. Everything opens up. And so we want to receive. We want to open up. When we do these spirit walks, we go into astral, we're opening up to receive. We're experiencing. We're working with our energy, with our guides, with whatever comes through. So there's a fine line between hurting yourself from invasive whatever thoughts about the grocery list, the water heater, whatever else may be going on in your world. That's not what I'm talking about. Don't let, that's what we want to hurt ourselves back into and away from, letting ourselves go. But we do want to open up to the spiritual, to the divine, and to things that come through that are messages that will help us, and all that good stuff. So there's a real whole thing there that I think needs to be looked at in a very specific way. So you go into whatever meditations you're going into with that framework, and you're always going to be successful if you go in with that framework. It's not that complicated. It's pretty simple once you understand it, and it becomes a space that's gonna feel really good for you to be in. Really, really good for you to be in. And I'm really trying hard to get into the chat here. It just won't let me. Let's back up. Devin says, more energy going out than coming in. Yes, you couldn't have said it any better. I appreciate you more than you know. Aw, focus my consciousness. Awesome. Froz Milani came in. Hopefully you're still here. If you are, welcome. Your voice resonates on a level I can't quite explain. Many have tried to guide me, but no one has clicked. Thank you again. Oh, honey, I'm so glad. Thank you so much for saying that. I love it. I hope you come back. You can every day to join me. Let me know how it goes. I really know that it's going to help a lot. Thanks for sharing that. Okay, so what time is it right now? It's 13:13 on the 13th, you guys. At least here in the Pacific. It's 13:13 on the 13th. Look at that. I love it, love it. So happy to be here with all of you lovely ladies. And Jen, do we have a boy here? I thought I saw a boy earlier. Oh, maybe he left. So lovely. Devin, Dawn, Vanessa, Rachel, Darcy, Andrea. Look at this beautiful women's circle. I love it. And now I'm getting warm again because my heater's now working. So now I'm getting warm again. Okay, so anyway, meditation. I always say this, but couldn't have had a better card for this first day of our circle, of our daily spirit circle, to really get this out of the way about what it is that we're doing here, why I've been guided to come through every day to connect in this way. It's all about our soul. It's all about our body and soul and spirit and energy and feeling really good in our bodies. If we don't feel good in our bodies, that's an indication something is off. If we're stressed, if we're anxious, if we have headaches, if we have joint pain, if shit's going on with our skin, if we're our digestive system's off, we got the runs, we're stopped up, anything that's going on, we're not sleeping well, if we're anxious, we're stressed, we're upset, we're angry, any of those things we got used to in our society being like, well, this is just the way I feel. Take a pill, you know, lash out, isolate, whatever that it is. But the truth of it is that we're meant to feel good in our bodies. We're supposed to feel good. And that's why knowing and connecting. Again, one more time, a plug for my Soul Quest program that starts on April 4th. You guys can take a look at that on my website, archangelslove.com. I'm super duper excited about it. Like I said earlier, these few weeks leading up to April is the training for the marathon. And I'm here as your trainer, to get us in really, and I say us because me too, I'm going to be doing the program just with along with everybody else. And because this is the work we're guided to do, so we are going to get in the best possible shape we can get into to really connect with ourselves, with our souls, to see where we've been, where we are, and move into the future with a new identity for ourselves that is really soul connected. We are number one. We are the number one in our lives. No matter what we got going on, nobody's going to take care of us and everything we have going on in here and out there than us. Nobody can eat, sleep, exercise, cut cords, or really truly heal you if you're not on board for that yourself. You know, I'm a healer. I take people through that, but I can't heal anybody who doesn't want to be healed, who can't process that. So no matter, even healing, no matter if you go to somebody like me or whatever, it's like your part in it is the magic. So this is about your power, your life force, your creational self coming into the world in the most powerful aligned way possible. That's how we change the world, by changing ourselves and connecting with ourselves in that way. And that's what I'm so passionate about. I hope that resonates. I get so excited. I'm so excited for this shit, man. It's what I live for. I can't help it. I know it sounds corny. Oh goodness, it's so corny, but God, I'm so corny. I'm so corny. I'm so sweet and corny. I'll give you cavities, and I am unapologetic about it. If you're if you're in this space, you're gonna get this kind of energy because I can't help myself. I get so excited about it because once all that clicks, and you're in it with yourself, you're not battling yourself, you don't know what the fuck your body, what is my body doing, why do I feel this way, why, all the questions have answers, and we get to answers so you can be the best version of you can possibly be and experience miracle and magic. Let me tell you, people, one of the bodies is the abundance body. That's when we, deprogram ourselves about money and lack and wealth and prosperity and all that good stuff. Oh my goodness, I get excited about all this stuff. Oh, it's Seb, it's Sebastian. Hey, Sebastian. I thought I saw somebody's picture down there that disappeared and then came back. Whoopsie. Oh my God, chat. I can't. Monday's beginning April 3rd. Yes, I'll be here for those, but the program is on my website. You can get to it through there. Okay, so no other. Okay, so no other. So if you guys can tell me how the connection's been through these last like 15 minutes. If it's been okay, have I been choppy? Because I do want to do a spirit walk, but when our card is meditation and that's all we've been talking about, it gets me really hyped up to do a spirit walk to get this show on the road. But I want to make sure that we can, you guys, that I'm not choppy and it's not going to be a frustrating situation for us. It's been good. Oh, great. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Okay, because choppy internet and cutting in and out and freezing during a spirit walk is no bueno, no fun. It's very, very frustrating. Okay, it's been okay. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay then. So if there's any other questions about this, about any of this stuff, please let me know right now, before we get into the meditation. And I will, in the meantime, I will briefly let you guys know, for those of you who are new to my spirit walks, like I said just a few minutes ago, I do not um, create these. We go into it completely open to see what comes. So travel, work with our energy. I could do channeling. Everything's on the table. I just show up. Mother Earth Gaia, Gaia for short. Gaia worked with me super closely in everything I do. I channel for her, I work with her, I heal with her when I do healings for people. She, and doesn't that make sense, right? She is our mother, and to work with her and to connect with her and who she and everything about her as we live upon her makes perfect sense, right? So she is what I call the showrunner. She calls the shots. I facilitate. She says go. She says jump. I say how high, kind of thing. And so she's a can be a big part of these things too. So when we're in it, you can feel a lot of different things energetically. Um, just stay with me. If you can't, you can be seated, you can lay down. I prefer if you're seated though, because we do travel astrally. It gets kind of dreamy, not when you're in it, but but we go so deep or go so high. It just kind of depends on how you look at it, that people can think they actually fall asleep, but they don't actually sleep. Their consciousness is just so tuned, like turned down, that it feels like sleep, but they'll wake up like right when we're done. And if we talk about it, they'll remember things about it, but their consciousness has just kind of been pulled away from the situation. So sitting up helps with staying conscious, but it can even happen then. I do suggest that depending on what goes on, you may repeat or listen back to it when you aren't in that meditative state, just to bring everything through. Most important thing is just to keep your eyes closed. If you have something you can put over your eyes, an eye mask, a scarf, long sock, whatever that can make your the light coming through um, minimal, if not zero, really can help activate that third eye. So darkness is very, very important. It's not necessary, but if you want to take a minute or two here to get something for your eyes to keep them, keep it nice and dark, turn off lights around you as well. This would be a good time if you want. I'm not going to mess with putting any music on, which is really weird for me, but since we're having internet issues, I don't want to take more juice out for playing anything. But on your end, this car did with the ohm with a 432. So if you want to put on the 432, you can definitely do that. Like candles, candles help. And fire helps disperse negative energy in your field, and you'll know if you have a lot of negative energy around you if that flame is flickering a lot without any air to move it. If it's just flickering a whole bunch, we have some clearing to do. If it's nice and still, very stable energy field you have with you, but it will help stabilize that energy field. And lastly, of course, crystals. Grab your crystals, peeps. Bring them in next to you, around you, in front of you, on your lap, in your crotch, whatever works. Whatever works. Switch them out. Have them right in front of you. You can. I will usually be holding on to a couple and switch it around. Just kind of goes like that. Okay, so with all that said, let's travel, people. Let's travel. I'm excited. I want to see if there's any other. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, is that somebody else? Lisa Marie. Welcome, Lisa Marie. We're just about to get into our meditation. I just want to check in with the chat if it will cooperate and show me the chat. Nope, won't show me the chat. Oh my god. Nope. Hey, it's Georgia. Hey, Georgia. Hi, love. How are you? So, I literally cannot see the chat. It goes up and down, up and down. It won't stop. Ah, there we go. See. Okay. Okay. No other messages here. Okay. Perfect. All right. So I'm going to let that go for now. We are going to get into the spirit walk. If nobody has any questions, again, seated position, eyes closed. Much better if you have an eye mask or something covering your eye. Tie a scarf around your eyes. Play some frequency music. Make sure TVs are off. You're nice and quiet as much as you possibly can. If you need to come back to this later, I will be posting the replay. And again, I am going to be coming back here Monday through Friday through the end of the month. So please come join me as much as you can, 12 Pacific through the end of the month, before we get into our private group. Hopefully you guys will all want to join me for that. The Soul Quest, check that out on the website, archangelslove.com. Okay, you guys, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, eyes closed, chin up, head straight, shoulders back, chest out, hips aligned and not tilted forward or backwards. So you want to be nice and stable in your hips and your pelvis. Want to have that spinal column, that ascension column, nice and straight, where all of your chakras up in, starting with, well, not necessarily your third eye. Third eye is right there in the center of your brain, and then we go down to your throat, right at the base of your spine here at the top of the or where your head is, and we go all the way down to the base of your spine with your root chakra. So we want that spinal column, that ascension column, nice and straight, no slouching, shoulders back, chest out, chin up, and a nice cleansing breath. We're going to be breathing in and out of our nose. That helps to relax. So let's just take a couple of breaths here just to stabilize. You're going to have your hands in the Om position, or sorry, my brain just went blank. Namaste. There we go. Thank you. Namaste at your between your breasts at your chest. You can have them palms up on your knees if you're sitting cross-legged, holding on to your crystals, whatever feels good, and it can shift and change throughout this. Hopefully this meditation can be anywhere from like 15 to 30 minutes. Won't feel that way, but we'll see what happens here. Okay, loves. Feeling this beautiful energy open up right on top of us. For those of us who have light gates, activate your light gate, connect with your light gate crystals. For everybody else, just think of your divine space that you're in, and that it is a divine space. It's your sacred space. It is that because you are there. You are divine and you are sacred. So that is your divine sacred space. You want to bring in and welcome in your guides and guardians, tapping in with your guardian angels. Some people have more than one. Guardian angels, crossed over loved ones, your ancestors, all our ancestors, companion animals who have crossed over, spirit animals as well. All divine beings and loved ones in all places in time and dimensions. Mother Gaia coming through here with so much love energy. It's just like this bounty of beauty coming through. So for me, I'm just seeing like just kind of like if like a million roses were to fall from the sky, and just so much beautiful energy there. So whatever you're seeing for yourself as we connect, Gaia is coming through pretty strongly here. She says, let's tap into the cleansing crystal flow of water. Thinking of water, how powerful and beautiful healing it can be. You are mostly water, divine being in your human body. Think of all the molecules of water within you, starting with your blood, the flow of blood pumping through your veins. Of course, mostly water, but of course, plasma as well. Think of that plasma, the essence that is you, the energy of you, that blood going through your veins and feeding oxygen to your entire body, from your nails to your hair to your skin, your muscles, your tendons, your organs, your joints, the cartilage, the discs in your spine, the tears in your eyes, the mucus in your sinuses. Just think of the water, the water and the cells of that are mostly comprised of water, and how the water conducts the electricity through your neurological system. That's your energy going through and working all together. Truly, our human bodies are a thing of of wonder and magic. Um, just so amazing. I want to say to your body, you are beautiful. You're perfect. You work for me and with me in ways I don't even know consciously, but I love you and I thank you for being as amazing as you are. And I will work with you to heal you, to clear you, to connect with you, to listen to you. You are my soul's vessel, and I honor you. Think about any emotions that are heavy, hard, sad, painful, angry, that this vessel is holding on to. Can you feel that the body doesn't want this anymore? I feel it for my body, and I feel it for all your bodies. This energy that is heavy, that is sad, upset, angry, judgmental, shameful, for yourself, for others, for the collective, for the world, for whatever that it is, for our own experiences and for the experiences that we see others, for the experiences that we're connected to through our soul, through our ancestry, through our lineage, through our family, within our own family structure that we have now, and through our lineage, when it comes to whatever social situations that we're dealing with, whatever personal situations that we're dealing with. The body is letting us feel right here and now where the heaviness is, where the sadness is, where the tightness is. If you're feeling that, please let that go. Tell your body you will work to find out what this is all about. Maybe you know at the top of your head what some of feel that in the body. The body is telling us this is where it's at. This is what needs to be acknowledged now so we can get lighter, get clearer, raise our life force. How do we do that? By releasing the density, the heaviness, the pain, the fears, the anxieties that weigh us down, that get in the way, that cause friction and tension, that make it hard for us to receive divine information, to let the light come in because there's too much of the dark. So right here and now, the body is saying, feel this. And then Gaia says, now give it to me. Let me take it from you. This is what I do all day, every day, is transmute negative energy to positive energy. Whether you are all aware of this or not, humanity is greatly not aware of this. But every day she helps us, whether we know it or not, by trying to get us to let go and release negative energies consciously or unconsciously. She says when you go out in nature, when you feel the air, when you sit by trees, when you visualize flowers and bees and butterflies, that is me helping you to release negative energy. But right now, what she wants you to do is just generally think of the heaviness, of the sadness, whatever grief, whatever anger, whatever anything that is frustrating and heavy. If you have specifics you know and are thinking of that are categorized as this, then think of those things just on the surface. But generally, think of this. We're going to make ourselves lighter here. She says, I want to receive with thinking of the water within your body. The water is circulating through your body, conducted with the electricity within your body. Circulating positive and negative charges, putting the negative energy in places within the body so it's not so much in the mix as best as it possibly can. Your body does that. This is why we'll have specific places in our body that get achy. Joints, shoulders, hips, knees will hold a lot of negative energy because of their construction. They just can, and it's kind of the safest place for our bodies to hold negative energy. So you'll feel that up into your neck, the tension in your shoulders and your upper back. You'll feel it in the hips and radiates through the abdomen and also the knees as well. So that's another thing to focus on, but we're going to think of just the entire body here. And the way that you think of unplugging a sink or unplugging a tub, we're going to think of that plug or those, we're going to think of this in a couple different ways. Through our hands and our feet. And we're going to think about pulling the plugs and letting the energy flow out of us. The energy that is heavy, dense, and a negative charge. We're going to open up our entire body to flow down from the center, from our core, from the entire torso area through the legs. So imagine your hips kind of becoming these pipes going and there's a structure of pipes going through your legs, through your knees, through your lower legs down to your feet. Same thing with the shoulders and the arms, through the elbows, all the way to the hands. We want to let go and release as much as, let's just call it dirty water. So we're going to unplug and let's release this dirty water through our hands, both hands and our feet. And I want you to see yourself, really visualize and let's take ourselves. Let's see what where Gaia says we want to be somewhere. Depending on who you are, you're going to want to be on the shore of an ocean. You might want to be at a lake. You might want to be on a mountain. You may even want to be in the desert, wherever that it is. Just anchor into what's coming through for you. Where are you? Take a look around how beautiful this is. This is nature. This is Gaia. She's created all of this. The waves, the flow of the river, the lines in the sand in the desert, the trees and in the mountains, wherever it is that you happen to be. Take a look around and breathe in and take in that energy. And then see yourself standing there with Gaia. And she says, Dear one, I want to help you feel better. I want to comfort you in a way that only I can. And this is me taking what weighs you down, what is uh, negatively held, negative charge within you. Will you let me help you? Will you surrender what no longer serves you and things you cannot control, what pains you, what you are afraid of? Begin to let go of these things now through your hands and your feet, through this core of your body. See yourself in the energy within you. See that it can be lighter and brighter. So I ask you to let go, and I will take it from you. I will absorb it into my body. I will transmute your negative energy, and I will turn it into positive energy. And with it, we will create together blades of grass, new saplings. Send the energy to the bees and the butterflies, the dolphins, the elephants, the cats and the dogs. Think of all the animals in the world and how they are an expression of me, your mother Gaia, how the animals give to you, communicate with you, love you, nurture you, um, comfort you, warm you. Think of the negative energy that is within you, the heavy energy that is within you, and releasing that into me. And then we together, we send that energy to the animal kingdom to create, to help them, to feed them, because the energy coming from all of you, from you today, will be changed into food, into air, into water. It will transmute into what feeds, into positive energy. And now please let it go and let it flow out of you and into me, into the ocean, into the river, into the rocks, into the sand, wherever you are right now. Let it flow into me. See it turn from dark to light as it comes into my body. See the charge of energy. Feel the rush and the difference, because the balance of energy within you is rising into positive. Breathe. Some things will take more time to fully heal from and release, but starting today, knowing and being aware of what is coming out and what is beginning to heal and clear. Of course, not all healing can be done in this right moment, but the intention of the flow beginning and you continuing the flow. Now your body, all of your bodies, the spiritual body, your mental body, the emotional body, the energetic body, the physical body, your abundance body are lighter, can connect to more of your life force. Your frequency rises. See and feel yourself lighter and brighter. Continue with this flow out and in. Every breath you take, Nice and steady into your entire body. Feel your life force rising as the flow of negative energy leaves your body in a steady pace. And I receive. See that energy all coming together within me, and the different ways that I will distribute it throughout my body to the different animals, to the vegetation that feeds the animals, to the air and the cleansing of the air that you all breathe, to the water that will form and fall from the sky. We are one family. What you feel, I feel. What I create, you experience in so many different ways. Please remember that I am with you always. You can talk to me. I am your mother's mother. I am your great mother here upon Gaia, and through all of your incarnations here with me, I have known you deeply. I know you. I know each and every one of you, and I love you and I cherish you. I want you to know me in a more conscious way, and for you to recognize that I know you personally. This is not abstract. It is not because it is impossible to know you because there are so many of you. I am who I am, and I create and I hold all of you, and each and every one of you are one of my children that I cherish, that I support, that I long to connect with and to help you. It means so much to me when you come here to live lives here, to experience through your human vessel that you've chosen to be here with me. There's so many possibilities of where you can be, and you are here with me. And so many of you, again and again and again, committed to being here with me, to helping and to living here and creating with me. As I rise, you rise. As you rise, I rise. We are all evolving. Everything does change. May we change together. May we love together. May we create together. May more of our beautiful family of humanity rise consciously and connect. Thank you for being here. I wish to be with you more. I hope that you join with me more in these precious sacred circles and in your own space. Please take a few deep breaths now. Tune into your heart space. Coming up from your feet, from the ground up, I am sending you a charge of love and creational energy through my abundance matrix to infuse with your abundance body at this time. If you will receive, please say, I receive. It will come in as a warm wave of light. You may feel this warmth coming through from the bottom, from your feet to your legs, all the way up through. It's going to anchor in your heart space and then radiate throughout your entire body. You may feel some tightness, some pressure. Please tell the body that you are a willing recipient of this energy so your body knows to receive and to process this through this divine light that I send you through my body from the abundance matrix, infused and carried through the crystalline grid. May this energy help you to release more of the programming of the material matrix, connect with the crystalline matrix, the abundance matrix. This offers the energy of all of the crystals connected to our galactic brothers and sisters of our solar system, my brothers and sisters, your aunts and uncles, if you will, and then expanding out through the multiverse and all of creation to the divine feminine and masculine of Mother, Father, God. It wraps around and through all of the web of life and back to me, and then from me to you, beautiful divine child that I love so very much. Please receive this, feel it through your entire body, connecting with all of your bodies, all of your chakras, infusing light within you to help stabilize and balance, to eliminate programming, understandings, false information, that you receive the truth of yourself, of nature, of the universe, that you connect divinely with your soul, that you begin to receive from your soul as clearly as you possibly can from this day forth, that you put the intention, the time and energy, the reverence and the honor, the acknowledgement for yourself, for your soul, and that connection. And I support you through all of it. I will be with you every step of the way, no matter what direction you choose to go in. Please know that, how much I love you. I hold you in my arms. I rock you like a baby. I kiss your face. I feed you from my breast warm milk to nurture you. I bundle you up and cradle you, and may you sleep peacefully, knowing how loved and supported you are, not only from me, your mother Gaia, from all of us divine beings that are invested in your life, in your missions, in your magic, in your wealth, in your abundance, in how you are meant to create. We support you fully. We love you dearly. Thank you so much for working with me, for trusting me, for being here with me, for releasing and receiving with me. May the rest of your day and evening be as joyful and peaceful and filled with love, that you feel that through and through, dear one. I will be with you again soon. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Mother Gaia, so much for being with us today. You always make me so emotional. I feel you so much and I love you. And thank you all for being here. She just got me so emotional. Thank you all for being here. You could be in this space as long as you wish. Please feel this energy within you. I hope you feel so much lighter and brighter. Feel the love that she brought to us. Feel the peace filled up by her. I know that I do. Oh, she gets me. She just, oh, I love her so much. I hope you all do. I hope you all feel that and how much that she loves you. And I am so grateful to be here, to be with you, and to be uh, one to work with Gaia and everyone to bring you her messages to work with you. I really do. I feel so grateful, and I'm so excited for the rest of this month to be with you all for the rest of these days and leading into the future. I hope that you feel really good with what we just did. You can come out of it how it feels right to you. There's no rush here, but we're going to be wrapping this up. It was a long one. Oh my goodness, almost 2 hours. They're not going to be this long. I think it was just this first one. We're going to try to make these around an hour. But time does fly when you're having fun. I hope you all had some release, feel a lot better. You may be feeling really intense and with the energy. It is a lot of intense energy, but I hope you guys all feel really good. I'm going to try to see the chat if it allows me to, because I think maybe there is some chat here. Oh, you're very welcome. Very welcome, everybody. So glad to be right here with you. And again, I will be back here tomorrow at noon Pacific with you all. So I hope you join me Monday through Friday. And again, all the information about the Soul Quest program is on my website. I'm going to have a separate show for that. So be well, everybody. Feel good, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and night, everybody. I love you all. I am going to try to shut this down if it lets me. And I will see you all soon. As always, love. Thank you all for being here. Georgia, Jeanette, Lisa Marie, Dawn, Vanessa, Devin, Rachel, and whoopsie, and Darcy. I think that was it. This thing isn't a real, yeah. Oh no, and Andrea. So all of you beautifuls, thank you again. I love you so much. And until next time, bye. Mwah. I don't think it wants me to end the show again. Hey, Brian, you're coming in right when I'm going to end the show. At least I'm trying to. Oh my goodness. I can't. Fireside. End the show. Yes, end the show. End the show. End the show. Won't let me. Literally, I'm trying. Yes, end show. Yes, I'm sure. Bye.